Hello everyone, and welcome back to DragonVale World, where I have just unlocked level 18, which we have been rushing to because I really wanted the spring stational dragons, who seem to be centered around kind of oriental themes and sakura blossoms, which are some of my favorite things in the world. So we are here. I have unlocked for 2 days and 1 hour left the Sakura and the Ronin dragon. Let's go to the market and let's see what that is all about. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're very expensive. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Ronin dragon is 3,500 coins, or gemstones. The Enchanted Sumi dragon, it looks like something out of a dream, and it is 5,250 gemstones. I am going to need to get like daily gemstones from all of my Facebook friends from amongst you guys in order to make that happen next year even. Oh my goodness. There's the Sakura dragon who we can actually afford. I'm so happy. We can afford the green enchanted Sakura dragon. Oh my gosh. My dreams just came like true. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, I am so happy. We have a whole bunch of featured dragons to pick from. Honestly, I love them all. Probably the Sakura and then the Sumi dragons are my favorites. I love the design of the Sumi dragons. They look like literally something from Okami, and they really are very, very, very appealing to me. And if I had to pick between the Sakura dragon or I had to pick between the Enchanted Sakura dragon, I would go with the Enchanted Sakura dragon for a few reasons. One, that's a 5-star dragon. Is she just going to like make money fly from her fingertips as she dances around? That's amazing. But two, she's green, and you guys know how much I love greenery. I love the color green. My actual name means green, and I can afford her. She is right inside of my gemstone budget. And then if we come down here, we will have Azalea and Wisteria dragons in the future. So we will have pink dragons, and we will have gentle petals with beautiful purple feathers. Maybe there's feathers, maybe they're petals, who knows? It's a dragon. But we will have those ones in the future as our daily reward dragons too. So I feel like the Enchanted Sakura dragon is kind of something very unique and special, who very much is what I would pick and what I would go for from my heart. The Sumi dragon I would definitely pick too, but that means I am 100% going to have to save up all of my gemstones and stop rushing everything for next year, when hopefully between some of your guys' help and between being really diligent on my gems, I will be able to dream about getting some of these fantastic dragons. So let's see, habitat wise, we can indeed afford the Zen habitat, which is fantastic. We can go ahead, there's a hibernation cave where I think you can send your dragons to rest perhaps, and the Dragonside tree, which one day we'll look into getting that, but I don't have enough gemstones for that. And for the decor, you can have the Hall of Wonder, Zen paths, oh my gosh, there's a bell, the cherry trees, which is definitely something I want. And honestly, these flowering, like the flower boxes, are my other favorite thing. So if I had to pick some things to decorate, it would probably be the flower boxes and the cherry trees. And I would actually be okay without pretty much everything else. But all right, let's do this. So we're gonna go ahead and start by buying a Zen habitat. My whole world is covered in cherry blossoms right now. That's kind of amazing. And we're going to put our Zen habitat over here for now, next to my fairy dragon. All right, we're gonna wiggle over here, and let's go ahead and harvest all of this and then plant some more dragon roots. And again, just to remind you guys, the reason I plant dragon root when we're together is because I'm able to go ahead and harvest them while we record. But I am so happy right now. There's so much to do, and now that I have finally made it, I can finally get my Sakura dragon right at the last moment. I'm so relieved. I am so utterly relieved. I feel like a huge pressure has been taken off my shoulders. Oop, and we've got some letters coming in all over the place. So all right, what to do next? Okay, hang on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see what my little inbox has right over here. The winds of Zypherlands. Phew. It's hot and monotonous exploring the Zypherlands, but there are worse things than slogging through a desert on the surface. For example, a repeat of the Cataclysm. Just think of the devastation. Oh my wand! Fortunately, we don't seem to be on the brink of major disaster, just major discovery. Admittedly, all we've discovered so far is sand, but I'm optimistic. Something is leaving dragon tracks, and we're going to find out what. Boldly going, Gwynedin, oh my goodness. And the Zen Dragon's unlocked, and this is what we just did today, which makes me so happy. Oh my apologies. I was in such a state of bliss, I forgot I was writing a letter. Zen dragons seem to have that effect on a wizard. It all begun when my good friend Zuni Usu descended from the Vale with the gift of a Sakura dragon. So impressed was Zuni with the surface, she launched an effort to find other docile dragons that might make the Sakura dragon feel at home. Our journey took us from the Zephyrlands all the way to the Glimmerverse and back, but nary a new dragon did we discover. With broomstick blisters on our behinds and disappointment in our hearts, we returned to the park. Oh my gosh, broomstick blisters, that's so funny. Only to discover that the Sakura dragon had been busy making its own friends. Seemingly drawn to the Sakura dragon's calm nature came never-before-seen dragons. We found them seated in a circle, eyes closed, serenely soaking up the surface sunshine. They looked so peaceful, we decided to call them Zen dragons. Ah, even the memory launches me into a state of pure being. Truly lovely additions to any collection, those Zen dragons. I quite recommend visiting the Dragonarium to learn more about them. I expect more will be joining us soon. Peacefully yours, Gwynedin. I am so happy. I just really wanted those Zen dragons, and I feel like now that I have them, everything else can calm down. There's a thermal dragon drawing. Oh my goodness. Everything else can calm down, but I love cherry blossoms, and I love cherry blossom season, and I just love that people actually celebrate like a plant, and you can't predict the day, and you have to adjust yourself to the rhythms of nature, and that is why I love cherry blossoms. So this beautiful cherry effect is so gorgeous, and I'm happy to have it. But if you guys ever feel a little overwhelmed by it, you can actually come back over. You can just change it to leaves. You could change it to limbo, which is kind of spooky. You could come over here and I think you can like disenchant the weather, which I'm not sure like exactly what that does. Maybe it stops the things from flowing down. You can change it to snow and actually buy that ability. But yeah, right now it is blossoms, and I think that's quite lovely. I'm not sure if you can just like turn it off. Like, please don't enchant any weather. Just make it normal. But I'm not really going to complain because I enjoy the blossoms quite a bit. So yes, all right, onwards. Yeah, it looks like that stops the blossoms from falling if you just feel like that's a little bit much for you, but I personally love it. So come on down, cherry blossoms. All right, but let's go ahead, and I think they're yelling at me about checking this thing. Oh, just the new airship came, I believe, which means we have a lot that we could fill up with it in just a little bit. Definitely going to look into that for next time. And I think I traded some things at the trading post. Yay, somebody bought my fire sand. And actually, we'll talk about the trading post and how it is such a helpful thing in the future. And then one last thing to check over here, because my goodness, so many. Oh my gosh! Yes! Okay, perfect. This is the Wizard's Hall where you can do your achievements. And the reason I just started cheering is that we can claim a whole bunch of crystals. Look at all of those little gemstones. I need those so that we can hatch open our beautiful Sakura dragon. So let's go ahead and claim all my gemstones for leveling up my dragons. Oh my goodness. Look at all of this. We have got, oh my gosh, for upgrading things. We're gonna get things for hatching things. This is great. So if you're ever wondering, but what can I do in DragonVale world? If you pop into the Wizard Hall, you can actually see like lists and lists of things that you can do for like little challenges. So I would definitely think about looking into that, and maybe like just focusing on some of the little achievements, because it also gives you the benefit of having those really awesome gemstone rewards. So all right, I think I've calmed down enough that we can do this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let's check what this is. Stop flashing at me. There's so much go. Build one blossoming tree. Are you kidding? I can totally get on top of that. Wait, this This is not a cherry blossom tree, but you know what? It's very pretty. I'm sure that my lovely little fairy dragon would appreciate having a tree, so we'll go ahead and give her a tree. All right, there we go. And it's so surreal to know we don't have to grind away on our levels anymore. All right, but let's get our beautiful enchanted Sakura dragon. I can't get both of them, but I honestly feel like the green one is the right choice for me. So that makes me very happy. And she will be my very first, okay, so we have to, okay, so we have to hurry and open her habitat first. But she is going to be my very first dragon for this area, and she's also going to be my second ever enchanted dragon. So let's go ahead, go to the market now that we have her beautiful home prepared for her, and spend all the remainder of my gemstones getting this enchanted Sakura dragon. And I can hatch her egg right now. Look at how beautiful her egg is. It's green with all of this beautiful bark and these yellow flowers. Oh gosh, this is so pretty. Come on out, my little one. Oh my goodness. There she is. Her name is not going to be a Joffrey. All right, there she goes. An enchanted Sakura dragon. Talk about a winner. Oh my gosh, can you just like buy another one just like that? Yeah, now that we have her, I wonder now if you unlock her, if you can always buy more. Can that happen? Can you just always buy more? Or can you breed them now? Wait, did I just get the ability to breed an enchanted Sakura dragon because we have her now? Okay, I'm gonna need to know. I need to know. All right, enchanted Sakura dragon. This dragon is a familiar friend to those who have been to the Vale's islands above the surface. In fact, it was the visiting witch Zuni Usu who was descended from the Vale to bring a warming gift to the Sakura dragon. Gwydion was delighted to receive this adorable addition. Magnificent, he proclaimed. Why, I haven't seen a Sakura dragon since I was the sprightly age of 1003. Then he went on for some length about how things used to be back in my day, but Lillian fell asleep while transcribing his speech. A story for another day. Oh, I'm so excited to have her with us, and I wonder, I'm still so new at all of this. Does that mean I can breed her now? Because if that's the case, that is exceptionally exciting. And yes, I'm having fun, but I don't have time to rate your thing right now. All right, so let's come in and see her. She is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love her. She already at level 1 gives us 400 coins an hour. And I'm gonna rename her. What am I going to rename her? Like spring, maybe? No, I feel like emerald leaves, new sprouts. She's a Sakura dragon. I love lilacs. It's so hard to think. Like, I wish there was a one word that could summarize my favorite color in the whole world, which is the color of leaves, that bright, vibrant emerald greenery that you see when leaves have grown at their height of summer and they're big and huge and green and large, and the sun comes down through them. The color of the green gold sunlight through a leaf that has the sun shining through it is my favorite color in the world. And I wish there was a way to summarize that color for this dragon. But let's see. So if that's my favorite color, I'm just gonna call her Imleaf. Let's see. Let's go with Emerald, maybe. That doesn't sound fancy enough for the deep emotions I am trying to convey through my leafy greenery. So we're just gonna call her Leafy for now, which is a horribly like silly, and it feels like an underwhelming name, but I feel like it kind of conveys a little bit of what I love about that time and what I love about leaves. And I don't want to don't grow up too quickly, Leafy. We'll just feed her as much as we can for now, and then look at that, she's already at level 4. Oh, And that means she can breed though. So it would be very interesting to go ahead and have her try breeding at some point and see what kind of babies she could have. Also, she's already to the point where she will give us 1,300 coins an hour. So it is pretty important to go ahead and feed her as much as we can, because she's going to help to take care of the entire rest of the dragon area. And I think we're literally going to run short of food just before she is ready to grow up to level 9. So I won't grow her up without you guys, but she now brings in 2,000 coins an hour just being herself. And I cannot upgrade her habitat until level 31. So talk about a busy, beautiful day. I am so happy right now. I no offense, Emesh, my other enchanted dragon, but I think Leafy has now completely owned you in terms of earning the most money for us. But now I feel like I have what I was really after, and I'm very happy about that. Let's see, maybe I'm gonna buy, I wish I could get this enchanted Sumi dragon so badly. Let's go ahead and look into buying some of the decor that might be available. Is it really gonna make me have to look for it? No, I wish there was an easier way to kind of sort where everything is. There's the cherry tree. All right, let's grab that. Oh, it's so pretty. Because I want her to feel like she's at home after all. Let's buy another one. That's kind of nice that you can just choose that option if you just need like a quick pick-me-up. And I think I'm gonna buy one more just so that I have like a little collection of cherry trees around her. Because I think the cherry trees are only available for like a little bit longer, because we've got 2 days. By the time we come back, we may not have this event happening anymore, and we may be launching into the next Zen event. But we can kind of take some deep breaths now, guys. The marathon run to get here so desperately. Do I want this? Yeah, it's pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this for Leafy, and then we can kind of put it over here, and we can have our own little Zen area where all of the dragons and myself can come and just admire how beautiful this all is and kind of relax. Oh, and then I need to find the little normal flowers. Okay, just one last thing. A harmonious bell. I'm okay without it. The warbling waterfall. Look at all the cool things we could we could grow. Where am I? Oh, Zen flag, Zen path. We're almost there. Wait, is this something to sort through everything? You can sort through everything! Oh my gosh. Talk about awesome. That's brilliant. That is some good UI work there, to just say it bluntly. Alright, let's put down the flourishing flower boxes. And then I might place a few of these over the next few days as I have a little bit more money, because these are absolutely beautiful. And I would love to have quite the collection around Leafy, who has a very, very simple name, but it means it has a deeper meaning. So there we go. All right, well, I am now completely broke, but I'm covered in flowers, so I have no complaints. And Leafy is hopping and skittering and joyfully playing inside of her exhibit, and we will get to watch her grow up and maybe even watch her have some babies. I don't know if we can somehow breed a Sakura dragon or enchanted Sakura dragon, but we may have to give it a good try sometime. Yeah, with Leafy, I like, really? Yeah, I mean, breeding tempt. So can I really breed them? If I have a fairy, a fire, and a leaf dragon, can I really breed a Sakura dragon? Like, can that happen? What about this guy? If I have a fairy, a rock, and a water, can I breed them? Okay, we're gonna have to try that out. So fairy, and then rock and water. I have a rock and ice. I have a fairy. What else is needed for the other ones? Can I really breed them? I'm gonna be breeding so many of them. So if I have a rock and an ice, I might get the Ronin dragon. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I didn't have to spend all those gemstones. Okay, I need to go ahead and get a rock and water dragon up and going, but a Sakura dragon. So Leafy had a friend, a fire and leaf. So if I have a fire and leaf dragon, do I have a fire and leaf dragon? I do, Emesh! And he's enchanted. Emesh? Tulip? Your powers combined. Let's see what happens. All right, so we will leave them be 19 minutes. That doesn't bode well. we'll leave them be, and we'll go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to need to look into breeding up a rock water type so that we have, let's see, do I not have a rock water type? Nope, I do not have a rock water type yet. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll have Belinda and Hermes, or excuse me, Brindala and Hermes go ahead and try having a baby. And we'll come back and check in on everybody and their interesting breeding expeditions next time. And yeah, now we can take some deep breaths, guys, and it won't be quite the tilting so hardcore ahead and just rushing through the breeding of all of our dragons. But I'm really, really, really happy. This is just something that's been on my mind and something I really wanted to make happen. And I really love this world, all of its little lore pieces, the beautiful little stories and the text and the postcards. And like I keep telling you guys every episode, no matter what it is, like, I'm shocked, truly shocked, and honestly, sincerely and deeply happy to hear back not only from all of you who are younger in elementary or middle or high school, but also from the other adults close to my age or older than me who are finding a lot of peace in games like this. It doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be like over the top, but if it's something that makes you feel inspired and it's something that fills up your creativity and makes you want to pick up a paintbrush or build something or create a story or do a fun little role play with your friends in the comment section of a video, whatever it is, cherish that thing. Cherish, protect, and love that thing, and don't let anybody make you feel silly for enjoying it. So that is why I refuse to feel silly over my beloved little dragons. They were supposed to be a one-off episode like a couple weeks ago, and now here I am every morning like gingerly caring for them and daydreaming about builds that I want to put into my zoo crafting world. It's awesome. It's awesome, and inspiration is everywhere. So I hope you guys find some of it, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.